What's poppin', y'all? DDG's arch rival, his worst nemesis, his greatest nightmare, and the man he's been chasing for the past 2+ years when it comes to streaming, Bruce Drop 'em Off, also known as DEO. His crew is called DEO, his community. One of the first people to really have a strong community. Like DEO, it was before YRG. Really, they kind of came up at the same time, but ARL, those guys just went crazier. But this beef goes back, and Bruce Drop 'em Off finally came back after 10+ months being gone from streaming. And Bruce Drop 'em Off is a very, very interesting character because he was one of the first people to call out how quote-unquote lame he believed streaming was getting, and people like Kai Cenat being fake, and then that led to him kind of like breaking up that reputation, and Kai Cenat didn't want to mess with him anymore, and then I think Your Rage didn't want to mess with him anymore for a while, and then I think they may be back cool again, but those three used to play games all the time. So this beef goes all the way back. So I'm going to walk you guys through the series of this beef because DDG may have folded. So this all started a couple of years ago when they were on a call with Your Rage, and he was taunting DDG and really just going in on the guy. Like, I could understand why this would spur you to hate on somebody. So I'm gonna play you guys the clip right now.
I don't lie, bro. You're actually a hard R, bro. But I can respect to where you want to have a real life conversation.
I just hit 30K subs. DDG still at 700. Yo, chat. Thank you for the 30K.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, listen. I have a question.
Beyond the streaming shit, I'ma see this. See what he does.
Hold on. Bruce, I got a question for you, Bruce. I have a question for you. Come back to your chair. So stupid.
This time I know you in love, bro.
I don't give a. I wasn't watching you. I was watching Love Polo TV and Kaz Nasty. Now what?
Yes, it was.
No, on God, I wasn't watching you. I can't name one single video. On God. You're a professional babysitter, my professional babysitter. Woo up, save your career. On God,
bro.
You live in California. You can't have a gun. You going to jail. I'm snitching on y'all. On God, I am. Y'all going to jail for 20. On God.
What y'all want to do, man?
I'm not no look. You can't look at me. I don't give a. I'm holding my nuts on you, my.
I'm fired.
I don't give a no. I am. You just got into fashion pre-era 2018 with a stylist, a gay one at that. Stop talking to me. And one thing I want you to apologize for comparing me to the annoying TV. Real dead. I'm so fucking serious. I'm so very serious.
Not in like a bad way though.
Not in a bad way. Just letting you know I ain't like that because you compare me to look close to a rat. So. Yeah, I know you got your clip, but it is not no beef, bro. Tell niggas that it's not beef. Daryl Strawberry now. Tell him now.
That Migos beating your.
Now. Tell him now.
Yo, stop.
Tell him now. I'll wait.
Yo, my brother Shay Frost with the 10 gifted.
Oh my God, he's small as too. Yo, you gotta apologize too, bro. You called me a what the is that?
I apologize for calling you if you feel like that was disrespectful.
You know what?
These is the same, bro.
As tight as your retwist is, I accept that apology because I know it ain't no damn blood circulating to their damn brain. So that's as best as it's gonna get on God. Hey DDG, hey man, look, bro. I already knew it was no problem for real. Cause hey, come on, man. What?
I want you to know, like,
this is crazy. Keep in mind, we didn't have this context back then, but this is at a time when DDG claims that he was getting terrorized by Halle Bailey, where he's forced to be in this relationship. She wouldn't allow him to leave. She wouldn't allow him to stream. She'd be chasing him around with a knife. She'd be threatening herself and her well-being, and he just had a kid, and he's trying to keep it together and hold this family, and his music career is on a downturn, and his streaming career is not doing too hot. He had like 700 subs at the time, which granted, for anybody, 700 subs is a lot. But when you're somebody like DDG, who is one of the kings of social media, that's not so great. And then we've got the famous clip, which will be a historic meme. And I'm gonna play you guys that right now.
Chat.
Gun to the back of your head, name 5 DDG songs. What y'all talking about, bro? You're dying. You're literally dying. You're dead. On God, you're dead.
Gun to your head, name 5 DDG songs. Man, I think I might actually be able to get this one right now. We got, was it Royalty? Was that the song called Royalty? Relationships? I don't know. It might be Relationships. There's Calabasas, Moonwalking in Calabasas. There's I'm Geekin'. There's Tesla. And there is also Motion. Is that the one with DaBaby? Motion. And I think that's it. Let me know if I got it right or wrong, but I've been working on this. I actually haven't been working on it, but I know there is Blame the Chat. I know he's got a tape with Young Boy, or regardless, moving on. So the whole DEOK thing starts when DDG was getting crazy motion this year. So March of 2025, he starts bringing up Bruce's name again. Bruce has been gone for a while, so DDG's like, oh, this guy, he dipped out. People don't really like him. Let me start going in on him. So that's where this clip comes in.
Bruce.
No.
DEOK.
No. Hey, Bruce, come back to streaming, bro.
Interview.
No. Come on, bro. We should really come back after the studio and watch it together.
Call him.
He's not gonna answer me.
Call him.
He's not gonna answer, bro.
Bro, call him. I'll squash it with him right now.
You actually will?
If you call
you
him,
know
I'll
he's not.
squash
I promise he's not answering.
And then this continues at Streamer University. Like one of the students at Streamer University started playing some Bruce Drop 'em Off stuff, and then this is what happens. I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
All right, get up.
No, I did not. No, somebody just airdropped me.
Go to the back. Go to the back.
Somebody just airdropped me.
Go to the back, bro. Go to the back.
How you gonna get mad at me?
Go to the back.
Bro, somebody just airdropped me. No, I'm gonna go to the back. Nah, I said I don't even want no problems. Like, why we doing this?
Six on the clock, all right? 9 shots only. Headshot, automatic knockout. What is your corner? You ready? Okay, ready. I'm born ready. Good? Touch gloves, touch gloves. Touch gloves. Fight, go ahead. Ooh. 10, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm playing mad defense though. He ain't hit me though.
Shake hands, shake hands.
Now run that back though.
Oh.
Run that back, run that round two though.
Everybody go back in class. Go back in class. Shake hands, boy. Shake hands.
At this time, DDG was exploding in subs. He was huge after Streamer University. He was one of the standouts, one of the people that benefited most, and one of the people that grinded the hardest after it. But he was also somebody that had just come off or was going through the situation with Halle Bailey, where she accused him of DV and a couple of other things, and then he wasn't able to get access to his son, Halo. So this was a difficult time for him, but all of that controversy helped him. There was controversy in the streaming world. There was the positive stuff that he was so entertaining at Streamer University, and then there was the controversy of the rap, hip-hop, blog, kind of gossip, relationship side of things. So this perfect storm came together. Well, he made it perfect. It's not a perfect storm. This could actually destroy somebody else mentally, and they wouldn't have the fortitude to keep going with the content. But DDG did, and this is when I'll play you guys the clip when he passed him for the first time.
Never had a conversation before,
I just
right?
had 30K subs, DDG still at 700.
Never had a conversation before,
I just
right?
had 30K subs, DDG still at 700. Yo, chat, thank you for the
30K, chat.
Thank you for the 30K.
Dio. You know you right now. You know you right now. Yeah, bandit job. You looking for a new home. You ain't got nobody to watch. All the DEO members, y'all come over here, man. We can squash it. Y'all Lord and Savior has been defeated by yours truly. You can't beat them, join them. This message goes to the DEO community. You're welcome over here. We can squash it. We can make amends. I'm sorry for doing that to your master, but it happens.
You could see DDG still got the dreads. So this was before the hit-a-thon, I think, where he made the album. And then after that, so this is 30K, but Bruce's all-time subs was higher than 30K. It was like 34, 35K, and that was a previous subathon that he had done. But DDG would soon pass that, beating his all-time sub count and celebrating. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Oh, they say all-time subs. We need 45K right now. I'm finna do a roll call. Ain't no way I'm letting this have more than me. DOK till I die. You. Bruce. Hey, DOK. Bruce. Run it up. Aha, I passed you. Aha, DOK, I passed you. Aha, Bruce. I passed you. Aha, I passed you. Aha, aha.
Yeah, that was Bruce drop him off 44,808. And DDG beat that. He beat that sub count, and he was right behind it. It's honestly crazy that DDG got that many subs this year when he was just he had like 700, 800. So what happened at a June 2025 concert that Bruce dropped him off was at, I don't know if it was a Protect concert, who is an artist that he's working with and really trying to develop, but they were at a concert and they started ranting FDDG, and Bruce dropped him off is just on stage like kind of laughing it off. And I wouldn't say he necessarily encouraged it, but Dub DDG's brother, who had just got off of putting the pause on somebody at DreamCon for saying doo-doo garbage, which is a Soul Illuminati came up with doo-doo garbage, not Bruce. Dub decides to go on stream and warn Bruce drop him off. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Hey, Bruce, I see what you said at that concert. When you say you take that personally. Hope you're ready how we ready. Hope you're ready how we ready. You talking about get your best homies. Tell them to come holler at us. Because when we see you, we gonna do something. Keep it internet. You want to keep it internet, you keep wearing clothes and shut your mouth. Stupid ass lame.
So I would say this is more of a threat than warning Bruce drop him off, but you can take it how you want. And then this is the funniest part of the entire beef, and I think this encapsulates DDG's personality perfectly. And I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now. This is him also reacting to the situation with the show and people saying FDDG.
Yeah, if y'all put that nigga in my Twitter com again, until I see numbers that's worth beefing with, I don't want to say his name. I haven't been saying his name for a long time. And that's what made him do what he did. Until I see numbers that's beneficial to me, I won't speak about them. Okay, y'all? So stop. You're getting banned from the Twitter com if you bring that in my point blank period. All right? Don't forget, I am the admin. Show me numbers before I respond, huh?
I'll let you know. Hey, Bruce, you show your girls out.
Man, I don't even like mentioning no more because
Now you get a concert and a co to say you.
Who gives a it was 50 in there. Who cares?
What? You know how we coming. You don't know how you coming. You gotta show us, little.
Man, you're hosting in my city, I'm pulling up. If it's like that. Nigga ain't gonna slide on nothing. Come on, wait, worry about that.
That's two cities, our home.
So here, he said he's going to have to see numbers before he does anything. And it's, keep in mind, he's also said in previous clips, it's FDDG till he dies. Y'all remember that, right? He did say that. Well, Bruce drop him off, finally came back to really record numbers right now. Keep in mind, Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon 3 is going on right now. And DDG, in another clip, was complaining that, or saying that his numbers were down because of Kai's Mafia-thon. Everybody else is watching that, so viewers are going to be down. But with Bruce drop him off, he came back to like 50K plus viewers, Aiden Ross watching him. He came back to a lot of love. And remember when he said, oh, nah, it's DOK for life, this and that? Well, TDG is the first one to donate 20 subs. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Desk, bro. DDG, thank you for the 20 get the subs.
Yep.
And the sub count for Bruce was just flying. I don't know if it started off with a couple of thousand, which just goes to show you how strong Bruce's community is, that he had a couple thousand people paying him $5 or I think it's up to $6 a month now, or renewing their Prime, which is the free Twitch sub that you get every month for having Amazon Prime for 10 plus months without him having to do anything. So, and he's not providing them any content. They're just that loyal. But he starts seeing the sub count fly, and he donates 20 subs. It's like, huh, is that right, DDG? And I don't think Bruce definitely doesn't like DDG. I don't think they could ever be cool. I think the beef is squashed, though, because he does go on, not a rant, but he goes on a little monologue for about a minute or two of his thoughts on people kind of like trying to cloud up off of him. And he's talking about DDG in this next clip.
And even being away, I had some people disrespecting it and just overly doubt, like overly had my in their mouths. But I understood it though, like, you know, it's like when you don't come to school, bro. And then you go back to school the next year and the nigga talking shit about your shoes got on the same shoes that he was talking shit about the last year. Shit hit different, you know, and you on to some whole new shit, you on to some whole, in a whole different mindset. But I knew I had big shoes to fill and nobody else could fill them but myself. Like, I knew, but I didn't know me taking time away from myself, my family, and the ones that I love around me right now would impact the world, streaming world, in the way that it did. Honestly, I really didn't give a how people seen what I was doing, bro. You know, just interrupting my peace. But that's the lesson of this whole speech. Protect your peace.
Finally watch something on
Learn how to
Twitch
protect your peace, bro.
I prayed for times.
People
like
on the
this,
internet,
crying face.
don't think they don't go through no real shit. Some just do really good at hiding it until you can't hide that shit no more. Because when you go on here and when you in a streaming mindset and you feel like you got to do everything in your possibility to keep up with another, man, look, take me out of the pulling contest game. Please. Y'all just pulling all over you, like pulling so much. I've never seen this much pulling in my life. I've never seen so much fake competition in my life, bro. Like, and that's what realistically ruined this shit in a way where people feel like they can't chill with each other or whatever the case may be. Who cares? Bro, we only get one life. We are not cats, bro, at all. So I'm glad that I pulled myself away at a time where it felt like I had to be competitive and keep up with things and blase blah. That I don't give a f what it's doing IRL. I can go outside right now. No cameras. I'm not reading chat outside. What the fuck? Look, am I a loser, bro?
You gotta be real here. Who else has been saying FDEO while he's been gone? No, nobody. People either had distanced themselves from him, and even your age, right? Who's somebody that they had a little bit of a separation or a crack in their relationship. He would say like, yo, he misses Bruce. He misses those times, and he has fond memories of it. But with DDG, that guy was just saying FDEO. He was trying to put him in the ground. He said DEOK for life, and then there's nothing DDG loves more than numbers. He saw Bruce with the numbers and said, let me throw him 20 subs. And remember earlier in June, July, he even said, yo, I'm not even going to say that guy's name. His name isn't even worth it. Yet here we all were with 50K plus viewers, and he's not going to hold that viewer count. Of course not. But the thing is, he doesn't have to go outside and do something for the chat to maintain his viewer count. And now we're going to be comparing this. We are going to be looking at DDG. DDG, what are you doing? Can you sit in front of a screen? Can DDG sit in front of a screen and get the same viewers that DEO does, that Bruce does? Or does he have to keep doing stuff? And this is the same thing Kaisen at Mafiathon. I think that's the biggest testament too. He's like, yo, I'm going to hop on while this thing is going on. I'm not going to wait to create such a big moment. But I think I'll make a different video on how I feel like Bruce actually has changed during his time away. Yeah, so DDG responded to this while I was in the process of getting this edited. And man, I got to play you guys the first clip.
Is it not this one? This is the one. This is the one he pinned.
Nah, y'all. If y'all think I'm still holding a grudge about some shit from a year ago, bro, y'all gotta understand, like, and I'm sure he could say the same thing. Bro, got real lives, real motion going on. Like, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. And one thing I will say about him though, that I respect, when me and him was doing our little going back and forth online, he ain't never brought up no family. He ain't never brought up the girl I was with at the time. He ain't never brought up, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never brought up nothing that was like over the line. And I ain't either. You feel me? So it's never been that deep whatsoever. Roasting me about sub counts. Like, who gives a At the end of the day.
So off rip, you got DDG saying here, man, it's like, man, that beef was never that big of a deal. No, it was a big of a deal because Bruce hadn't streamed in months, like at least 6+ months. And what was on DDG's mind was surpassing Bruce. Bruce was living the definition of living rent-free in somebody's head was Bruce in DDG's mind. So for him to say that, nah, the beef was never that serious, you know, we could go past it. If Bruce's numbers did not look the way that they looked on his first stream back, DDG would be laughing at him. If he was getting 2K, which would never happen to Bruce, but if his first stream flopped, DDG would be clowning him. Believe that. The one thing that DDG respects is some numbers. So he saw that big boy packing, pause on that, super pause. He saw him packing those numbers, and he said, oh, whoa, I don't want to mess with that. And then he is right in that Bruce never brought things so personal, which is why it was odd why DDG really held it over him and was that hurt by it. But when you think about it, what does DDG value more than clout? Like maybe his family, but it's like clout and money is really high up there for DDG. And at the time, his clout points were low. So I think he felt like that hurt him deeply. Now his clout points are high and he feels like, and he cannot match up to his power level. So he's taking a step back and saying, nah, it was never really that serious. And I'm going to play you guys the clip right now of DDG retiring the DEOK emote that he created. So if it was never that serious, man, you're taking it that far too. Well, not that far as in like it's, oh, this is going too far. But it's like that's not that's your rivalry. So I'm going to play you guys that clip.
Maybe he was going through some real deep, some real family some that, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't be on the internet for. I know how that be. It really ain't that deep. Did that mean that we gotta retire our emote?
Shazam!
I'm gonna delete the emote, but I'm gonna say this. I seen a lot of y'all trying to rage bait me into more negativity. We all holding on to this grudge. If I move past it, we all move past it. If he move past it, we all move past it.
So DEOK, it's drop him off. That's his crew. That's DDG's, not DDG. That is Bruce Drop 'em Off's fan base. That's what they're called. And I do think that this is great. It does show maturity on DDG's behalf as well, which is, I've never said DDG was immature because he tried to squash the beef with Reggie, Kai Cenat's homie, behind the scenes. He did not want it to escalate, or he tried to stop the beef from escalating. DDG does try to be friends. DDG's first option is always to either be friends, or if they can't be friends, like, yo, how can we figure out that this doesn't go that far? Like, we can beef on some content stuff, but like, let's not take it there. And you got to give him respect for that. But with the situation with Bruce, it went far. He just couldn't handle Bruce anymore. He realized, okay, yeah, this guy's got a type of emotion that I don't got. And you got to keep in mind, dog, I've been following Bruce on Twitch since like May, April of 2019. And I had been watching him, just not following him, or like, you know, paying attention to him, checking him out like once every couple weeks since 2018. So that guy's been doing it for so many more years than DDG. So of course he's going to have a tighter fan base on the main platform that he grew on, which is Twitch. So I'm glad to see that they're putting this behind them. Although I think Bruce hasn't really addressed it. And I think Bruce feels like he's the victor, but he's not going to say it because, yeah, like DDG, he kissed the ring. DDG kissed the ring here. And that's good. Not in a negative way, like, oh, he got on his knees, like, or like Jon Snow to Khaleesi, but, or Jon Snow refused to do to Khaleesi, I think, initially. But he patched it up, and he respected him. He's like, okay, we're, well, not necessarily peers. He's like, yeah, you're above me. I'll see you, and we don't got to beef anymore. So it's good that this has finally come to an end. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.